Hi, it's me. I'm back again today because I just can't even. I can't concentrate. I can't stop thinking. I didn't mean to do this to myself, but I've just like hyped myself, hyper hyped myself up about Elden Ring. Okay, I have audio. I got the thing over here. I got the thing. I got the thing. I got the thing. Kind of want to do weird. I don't know. Sort of want to have like a weird little robot that like instead of the volume meter, have like a little robot head that talks when I talk. Like a little hello. Hello there. Hello. Not hard to do. Do I want to do it? No, but not that hard to do. Should I do it? No, but am I gonna do it? Maybe. It would be so silly. It would be so silly. Oh, should we just do it? Oh man, now I can't. Now I can't not do it. I kind of want like there's the dumb. What's this thing look like? You know what it should be is that little computer dude. The I'm not gonna find that. That's not on here. Maybe it should be. Kind of like that little guy. We did that little computer study. Oh boy, we're never gonna find this. Yes. Oh! Okay, hang on. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but just the little computer guy we did a couple years ago. Remember? We're not gonna find him, are we? Good heavens. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, just let me in here. So stupid. Okay. This thing. Oh my gosh. Whatever. I don't care. So much trouble just to look at my own picture. Well, now I don't even want to. This guy. Remember that guy? Didn't we have... It's like started as this guy. This ridiculous little drawing. Which is definitely worse than I remember. I remember this drawing being better. Well, okay, it was just... Oh, what is that at? Procreate? This little Procreate buddy? I mean, it's a cute little guy. I think he gets a new face. There we go. Whatever. But then he turned into this guy. I always kind of liked this guy. I always meant to make that guy, actually. Why don't I make this guy? I want printer filament that this is this color. Slightly beigey gray. Anyway. Should we just make this guy real fast? And then have his mouth open with my mouth? I don't really want to, but, you know, I also sort of want to. I had other plans. Let's just do it really fast, just to get it out of my system. In here. I mean, it could be the bot. It could be the bot made this bot, right? So what do we need? We could just cram in some... What are we looking at here? This bot is a mess, by the way. Somebody should do something about this thing, you know? So we crammed the stuff from today. We just rammed in here. In here is this thing. We don't have P5 in here, because why would we? We could. All right. Okay, there's literally no reason to do this, the thing I'm about to do. But I'm going to do it. How do I know which level to use, though? I guess we'll figure it out. So, okay, we got our little meters there. Did I even... I don't know. We didn't set wallpaper, we didn't do anything. We set wallpaper earlier today. I feel like I have to do it. I'll feel wrong if I don't. And yes, I'll say for the 7 trillionth time that I should make a wallpaper button. But maybe that day will come. Maybe it won't. So it's Wednesday night. Had a fairly productive day, so that's good. Had evening meeting. Had my typical Wednesday lunch from Laughing Planet. Quite good. And now I just don't know what to do with myself because I want to play a game. I'm ready to play a new game. I haven't really gotten into anything since finishing Satisfactory. Except for, I guess, oh, there was Fights in Tight Spaces, but I played that more out of obligation. Like, I bought it and then I didn't really like it that much. But I felt like I had to play it because I paid for it. I like this. Maybe under other circumstances I would have liked it a little better. But we were star-crossed, that game and I. So let's just cram this in here. And then what we would want to do... Can I do this? Probably isn't going to work in here, right? Apparently a billion other ways I could do this, probably better ways, but this feels like the fastest way to just do the thing. I don't know. Can I do that? Probably not. How do you filter? I can't actually remember. I think it's create canvas actually. In P5. And then the color is like this. Okay. So we've got a little P5 dude. The real Viper random. I had a hard time reading that. That's my fault. That's not your fault. It's mainly because, you know, it's like you've got this nice green color, but it's a little dark on the background. But because I almost wanted to read it as there, Alvi, Para, Parandom. How's it going, the real Viper Random? It reminds me of a band. There's a band called the Real Tuesday Weld that has one song I like a lot. They have other songs, but there's one song I really like. So if we want something that was vaguely bluish, we give like a little bit of red and a little bit of green and a little more blue. That's not correct at all. Probably we want to be like 32, 32, 64, something like that. Call it 48. And then if we wanted to, this is not going to make any sense, the thing I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. So we would want to, I don't remember actually how to do this in P5. Might just be a push and a pop and translate, you know, 50, 50, and then rotate 45 and do a rect, let's just say 10 by 10 to start with. But if we've translated and we need like whatever. So for that kind of teal bluish thing, we'd want something more like 128, 182 or something like that. I really did mean to do, I still plan to. I really did mean to, good heaven, what's wrong here? Transate, yep. Like this, except this would be something like 32 and this would be something like 64. That doesn't look very good, but you get the idea. These radians. Those are radians. It shouldn't be color, it should be fill. And then we'd rotate another. We want much more green than that. What happened? That's not too bad. I'll take it. Okay. So then what? It would be 8. 200, 208. It should be more like 216, right? Maybe. And then we want to rotate another. We want to rotate pi. And then do the same thing. It shouldn't matter, and this would give us the x. And then it's, you know, it doesn't look good. But we just want to. We need rect mode center. Does that seem like a real thing you could do? Yeah. So we went too far. We go half pi. Okay. And we want no stroke. And there we go. We're doing great. And this should be more like, I don't know, 86 and 96. That kind of looks like the thing. I mean, this is a very, I don't know, this is giving you like extreme draw things on the screen in basic vibes, but what are you going to do? And this would be more like width minus 96, right? But that didn't work. Why didn't that? Well, that's because that's wrong. Right, because we would need to do this here. And then we need to pop and push again. Push pop. Push pops. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's more like 128. Probably too far. A little bit cross-eyed. Split the difference. 112. Okay, could be better, but let's go with it. And then we want to translate like width divided by 2, height divided by 128. And we want a wide rectangle. We got problems here. Why are we so unhappy? Push pop. What's the deal here? Where's this rectangle? Fill is out there. Oh, right. Position just needs to be No, 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 like this. No, there was a two parameter version of rect, but guess not. Okay. It's not very good. And that's, I don't know what else to say about that. But the idea is that our buddy here can open their little mouth when I talk. Hello, the little friend will say. How are you? The little friend will say. Oh, the friend's not going to say that. Let's make these numbers that mean something more to me. 256. And then that's not enough. And then these can be like look at that little face. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. And then this, whatever. Oops. We lost an eyeball. Happens. I don't know. The proportions are all wrong, but whatever. You get the idea. Why didn't I just do this as an SVG and animate the SVG? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Really, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? How about this? Okay, a little bit less offensive. So, yeah, the idea, which I don't really know the easiest way to determine this, actually. We're still logging tons of crazy stuff. So road int mini, basically, whichever index it is, we don't really care. Or we could average it together or something like that, but whatever. Let's just say, I don't know what this is going to result in, but okay, so that's broken for sure. I wonder why. Well, that sure, because it should be level, right? So that would explain some problems. Hello, it's me, a talking robot. Hi. Whenever I talk, the robot talks. I mean, that's sort of funny. Is it, though? I think it is. Plus, so that's the width, that's the height. Which would maybe say is more like 20. Plus the level. Oops. Times 120. Broken. Hello, I'm a talking robot, and this is what happens when you are... Whenever you're a talking robot. So this is a robot. So the problem is if I get really loud, I don't want to get too loud, but if I get really loud, this robot is going to get so loud. How do you think you blink when you have X's for eyes? Anybody know? Hello? Really, you'd want to probably do something that the mouth got a little narrower when speaking, but whatever. So if we want to do that design that was kind of, I still wanted to go a little taller. Hello. Hello, this is a very chatty robot. We'd probably want to do something like this. And do no stroke fill for these two. And then, I have to think about this for a second. Because we probably want to do instead, like flip the script, you know, do a no fill and then stroke 0, 216, 192. And that would mean that had an outline, and then we do like a stroke weight. Stroke weight? That was super huge. Well, it'd be like 20, right? We'd want stroke weight of 20. Well, that looks sort of silly. What did our dude look like? We're never gonna find it. We're never gonna find it. It was the you know, this. It was thicker on top, less thick on the sides, so call it 16 or something like that. Hello. Still too wide also, I would say. Hello. It's me, your friend. It's just me, your friend the robot. The problem is this intensity is just so weird. It's not really... Hello. Hi. I don't know. I don't know. Like in my normal speaking range, it's not too bad. That would make it be like this, but if we wanted the top thing, you know, we just have to have a different rect mode. I think I'm just going to stick with this for a minute. Because why not? Oh, we got this weird little dude in the corner. My buddy. Our little friend. Hello, friend. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. It's just a little dude. Kind of want the little dude to blink, but I'm a bit at a loss at the appropriate way to blink if you don't have. If you have X's for eyes, how do you blink? I still feel like this maybe needs a bigger multiplier. This is going to be too much. This is too much. Hello. I don't know. Maybe it's not too much. 384. How's that? Perfect. It's perfect. Hi, it's me, the robot face. Okay, and then let's just do a that's not. What? Oh, because we did rec mode center. Of course. What do you think of this? Well, now we have a silly little robot that just talks when I talk, so... I don't know what to do about it. I should have made all this stuff like a percentage, probably, so that I could scale this dumb little head. But what are you gonna do? So if we go, we just refresh now, we're just gonna have a weird robot in the corner, right? Is that? Yes, we just have a little talking friend up there. For no real reason, but cool. It's cute. I mean, it's a little weird out of context. It was cuter as the face of the computer. We could do that. I mean, there's a lot of ways we could do that. We could get the model and bring the model into Three.js and like actually have this on the screen, or I don't know. I don't know. But hello. Ha 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 ha. I do want to kind of subtract a percentage of it. So that would be what? It'd be like this, like minus level. Hello times 10. Hi times 64. Hi. I don't really seem to do anything. I guess that is a little bit. Yeah, so it gets a little narrower when it gets bigger. It's just not very good. Not very good at all. Hello. I'm a robot. And I'm just doing robot stuff. And great. Oh yeah, the one I was looking at wasn't even doing the right thing. Hello. How would I rather do this? I don't have an answer. Move this canvas over a little bit. Did that even work? $32 might be a bit much. Well, now we have this weird... really weird robot friend. What happens if I do that? Then I make this... I have a very tiny robot friend. Oh, well, that's no good. Oh, because some of my stuff is width relevant. Relative. Well, this robot friend is too big. Just hanging out there in the corners. Creep me out a little bit. It's a giant robot. So, what's the fastest way to not have that be true anymore? What are these numbers? Oops. I see, but that is the first one. Maybe that's better anyway. Width? That is not what I meant to do at all, but that's okay. Let's get a little version of this done real fast, and then we will move on. These weird relative sizes. Well, that's all wrong. Okay. Getting there. Hello. Okay. Height minus, I don't know. Hello. I mean, it's a little up there. Hello, it's me, your robot friend. Both of those numbers are totally arbitrary though. And this is like... Okay. So what's not relative currently is the like amplitude is not. So if we took this to 128, 128, yeah, the amplitude would be something else. Hello. Hi. It's me. It's your very small robot friend. So something's not quite right here because we want the height and the stroke width to correspond, I think. Something like this. Or is it better if it's slightly open? I don't actually know. I don't know. This looks so silly. It's better, a little skinnier, and a little hard to say. Really hard to say. Hi. You could also argue that this should be way thinner. Oops. Like super thin. So that when the mouth is closed, it's basically... Yeah, when the mouth is closed, it's just one line. I don't know how I feel about that, though. How do you feel about it, small robot? I think it doesn't look great. That's what I think. So maybe we split the difference. Split the difference. Okay. I think we've done enough damage here. Now we have a very small talking robot in the corner. I kind of like it because that can just be, it's just the representation of the bot. I kind of want eyeballs though, so that the bot can like look around. How would I do that? Be kind of funny if a dude looked around and followed the mouse, but how would I get mouse position, screen mouse position into OBS? How would we do that, small robot friend? What's your opinion? I think all this stuff is still too big. Like a little skinnier. What by 20? This was 24. Maybe that does get to be divided by... This one is 24. Or maybe it's even more. And then these... Just do... Divide those by 4. Is that a little better? Maybe. And then the offset would be... I don't know. Great. I don't know. Okay, we gotta move on. We have a cute little talking robot in the corner. The mouth gets way too wide. We should probably clamp it at a certain height. It's called clamp in here. It's called constrain, right? Constrain this between 0 and 256. Hello. Is that still too much? 0, 128. Hello. Am I not doing this right? Thought we were gonna try to constrain. That's the width. We're trying to constrain this value so that it's not bigger. Hello. Hello. Okay, that maxes out at a certain height, and that's fine. Let's go with that. This really should be a function of the dude. So what's our height right now? So this width divided by 4, I guess. Okay, how's that? Let's make our width, overall width, a little longer. Or a little narrower. How's this? Let's go with it. I know I keep saying let's go with it, and then I continue to change it. Can't help it. I just can't help myself. It's not a good tweaky land. The thing that's weird though is I did this completely wrong in terms of it's just using whatever the last output in the list is, you know, which happens to be the microphone in this scene. What if I went to the other scene? It would be the but if I'm on this scene, whatever. Push the button. Okay, well, we have the weird talking robot now. Oh, hello, hello. Maybe still not enough. Oh, okay, now the robot can't talk above a certain amount. Oh, 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 oh. How's that? Okay, so. Okay, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Stop touching it. Don't touch the robot anymore. We got the little goofball robot in the corner now. So now we have the very silly audio responsive robot in the corner. It'd be better if it didn't. I mean, what do we want? A little screen in the corner or something? I don't know. It's just our little robot friend doesn't look quite as right. It doesn't look right without his little robot body, but oh well. So, what is the thing we're actually going to do today? We're going to try to do a thing with Raylib. But now that I've spent 40 minutes doing that, I've lost my motivation a little bit. I gotta admit. Okay, so here's the thing though. We have to like remember how to use Raylib. I don't remember how. To the point it wherever. Quiz, we use what's its face? MSVC, MVSC2, whatever. I don't know what it was. Okay, something that is bothering me now though is that the color of our meter is clashing with the color of our little robot friend. So I do have to fix that. Obviously, I have to fix. I can't just let that stand. Obviously. But can we put a hex color in? Can we just feed a hex color to this stuff? Yes, we can. Okay. Hello. Okay, is that better? Maybe. Got a little more pop to it. Still not the right color, but I don't remember what the right color is, so. Is it better without that main border? Then it's just a weird little, I don't know. We've got a little friend in the corner, right? Hello, it's me, your robot friend. I mean, I kind of like this because then as stuff happens, oh yeah, alerts are going to be screwed up. That's where alerts go. And that's even a different color. Wait, what is that color? The color is probably in here the whole time, right? This color? So this is actually probably the color we're supposed to be using for the meters. Hello. And then also the color we're supposed to be using. The color was there the whole time. Uh-oh. Oh, but that color looks so dingy for some reason. Why the color looks so dingy? Let's not do that. Let's make this color less dingy. This one. But that might look awful. It's pretty wild. I wonder why the color looks so bad for the eyeballs. I feel like the color we had for the meters before, or for the dude before, was actually better. So I don't even know what to say now. Let's try 00DDAA or 22DDAA. Like a little more subdued. Is it too subdued? It's possibly too subdued. Maybe it should be. Hello. Okay, we'll just go with this for now. Seems not too great, but also not too terrible. It somehow looks darker than this still, but Okay, then the main issue is that this robot should probably go somewhere else, like the upper right-hand corner, right? Like, so this should probably be 32 pixels from the right. Okay, now we have a little robot up there. Robot's happy. Everybody's happy. I think I do want the... Oh, do I want the little border? Maybe it's just like... slightly lighter version of this. No, a slightly lighter version of this. It's like a gray. Just something. How's that? That looks weird. That's what I'm going to say. It looks pretty weird. Because that would be this times 3. 12. 3 times 8 is 32. No, 3 times 8 is 24. What are you talking about? 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 8 is 24. 142. Okay, let's just go with this for now. Anyway, Dr. Alib, how does anything work? We gotta grab... Oh, really? Do I really want to try this? What all does this install? I'm afraid. I don't know about this, but I'll try it. What does this even mean? I don't know. Why does that border look so weird? Should it just be straight up gray and not have the bluish tint to it? Probably. Oh. That was suspiciously fast. Interesting. I don't know, trust this. All MS Build C++ projects, but I'm not using that. CMake projects should use... Installing new libraries will make them instantly available. I don't know. This feels like... I feel like I don't want this. you know? I mean, maybe this is appropriate to use with trying to figure out if this installed something dumb and annoying. Okay, maybe not. Like, is this only going to work with Microsoft? Like, what is MS Build? What is that? What even is that? I don't want this. No, I don't want it. I don't want anything that requires Visual Studio. Never mind. Because I got this. I had Raylib working before. I just can't exactly remember how I set up the project, but whatever. Really, we just want to go right here, maybe. Oh, well. Gosh, I just don't remember how I did this in the past. Maybe I didn't. I just downloaded a release. I think I just downloaded a release. Is that possible? I literally just don't remember at all how I did this, what I did before. I don't know. Remember, it was kind of annoying. All Windows, because the development in Windows is always annoying. I'm sure this is out of date. September was the last time I messed with it. Oh boy. I want to use it with my own. Well, okay, first of all, what is that thing called? MV. My brain just does not work this week. It's the thing. MSys. MSys 64. Okay, so if I want Raylib with MSys 2, what is the right way to do this? I'm sure I got this working. How did I do it? I don't know. But I got it. At some point I was working with Visual Studio Code, MSys, and Raylib, right? Like, it must be the MinGW version, right? Did I even build Raylib from scratch on Windows? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know the answer. Okay, it is, because this is the MSys2 MinGW. So, get out of here. So, yeah, I think, okay, let's just try this, because I kind of think maybe, sort of, maybe. I don't really need the whole repo, but whatever. I think it's gonna be okay. Look at that robot up there. What's that guy doing? Hey, buddy! Buddy! Tiny robot friend. I don't like the border. I don't like it. While we wait for this, let's fix the border. Make it gray, maybe. %50 gray. Good old-fashioned 50% gray. Okay. It's not great, but I think it's better. Hello, corner robot. Is this repository this big, or is just everything slow? Oh gosh, Viper, are you still there? Thank you for the follow. I feel like you came and then I mispronounced your name and our friendship was ruined, and I thought to myself, man, I've ruined our friendship. But then maybe you left. Anyway, maybe you unfollowed me already. I broke the follower thing. Or somehow the follower thing got broken. I'm not going to say I broke it. Maybe Twitch broke it. Okay, into Raylib. This is never going to work. This is never going to work. If we can go... How do you do this? Where are the volumes inside here? Like that's the git bash, git GUI. But how do I get Terminus? Do I still have Terminus installed? Like, can I? Like, how do I get in the... I just don't know how to do that. I mean, this is probably way out of date, right? Like, probably need to update everything. I don't know how to do that. I think that's how you do it. But how do you... what I'm not remembering is like the path when you're in here. Okay, it's just... I see. Let's do it. Maybe there's an installer inside here. I wanted to install Pacman with Raylib and sys. It'd be kind of cool. Maybe I should just crack and install Visual Studio and give up my life. Just give my life over. But I don't want to. What I do kind of want is a little workbench for the living room. Right? Does it make sense? Just get a little workbench for the living room. So if we have the IMSys 2 IMSys app, what is that? Is this different than the MinGW? Very weird. Let's see. Okay. Where are the other drives, though? There's Anaconda. Why can't I see my E drive, though? Because that's actually where this is installed. Okay, I can. There it is. So, development, Raylib. So, am I going to actually be able to do the thing in here? It just feels like it's not going to work. Wait, where am I supposed to be? Where am I? I'll go to source. Great. No GCC. What? Am I not in the right place? Maybe I actually do have to do the MinGW one. We go in here. Am I crazy? Wasn't that the whole point of installing all of this stuff? Like, if I'm inside IMSys2 land, shouldn't I have everything? It's kind of shocking how little I remember on this. Like, isn't the whole... You got Clang. There's no files in there. It's a little weird. GCC is right here. How do you do this? I mean, GCC is right there. So why is that not on my path? Wait, now it is? The default to platform desktop, I think it did. Okay, maybe that's actually working. Maybe it's not. I guess we'll see. And then, like, how do we do this in frickin' VS Code? I don't remember. There is a skeleton project, but we open VS Code from here? I don't know. Yeah, that seemingly actually worked. I think you have to build the examples separately. Yeah, you do. Broken. What? What's your problem? Wait, why is it the... Oh, it's that stupid thing. Or that's so annoying. That's still broken. Should I do all this 32-bit so I just have to deal with that stupid crap? It's just dumb. It's like literally an icon and it breaks everything. Like, I just don't even want to deal with it. What? What is it? What is your problem now? New static library. Wait, now we're back to no GCC? What is this the wrong thing? So the MSys NGW 32-bit and the MSys NGW 64-bit. There's also UCRT. There's so many different... This is what we were in, right? It's so annoying. Windows development. I hate it. I hate it so much. How is this possible? Also, why does my tab completion suddenly stop working? Like when I run make clean, I get stuck in some, like inside something weird. Going on? Examples? But how does this happen? How do I end up in some weird state? I do not understand. Truly do not. Let's try this one more time. MNGW 32-bit. I'm in the weird land. I can type GCC. It does not know what GCC is. And it's an empty folder, so I don't know what's going on. But the 64-bit version breaks for no real reason. That makes no sense. It makes no sense to anyone. Maybe because I didn't install it? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's try this again with the 64-bit version, I guess. Why doesn't anything work? Make. Kind of acts like it makes it. I have GCC. Why does this go crazy? When I make clean, I end up inside something. So terrible. Okay, so what is the stupid thing I have to do? Is like inside a makefile RC data? Actually, can I code here? Why not? Right? Of course not. It's so dumb. Gotta say, trust them. Okay, I think it's in here. There's this like, what's it called? RC.data. That's just, it's just the icon and it breaks everything. It's great. Totally worth it. Totally break everything for an icon. Because an icon, a Windows icon is 32-bit? What? What? Figure it out. Computers are an embarrassment. I think Relib's cool. It's just it'd be fine. I'm sure if we were on Linux or Mac OS, it'd be no big deal. It'd be like, great, we've got on an operating system where you can develop things. But development on Windows is just a nightmare hellscape, like most things on Windows. What are you going to do? Okay, we have examples now. In theory. So we should have a little shader exe that does, there was one that was, yeah, post-processing. How cute. Okay. So basically we want to be able to, whatever. We're going to try to get a, it's going to be annoying. It's going to be 1,000 times more annoying than it's supposed to be. You know? It's just going to be irritating. Is there some trick to like open VS Code from IMSIT? Like, Visual Studio Code, do this thing, do this thing, do all the fun stuff. Maybe we already did this. I don't think we did. We did, actually. Oh, I already had that. I had that. I already did this. Okay, great. So I don't think we actually needed to do that. Well, we still would have had the 32-bit problem, but whatever. So thanks. So let's do make dear array-lib. Code. Yes, I trust the authors of this code. Wait, where am I? That's not where I wanted to go. My mistake. Yes, I trust the authors, me. I kind of like the weird little robot in the corner. Like, it's pretty silly and cute. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Makes me feel like I want more borders on things. So, from here, etc., etc. Okay. So, like, adding the Raylib path, I think, is the annoying thing.
That's kind of crap. I want to do that again.
Right? Because I think we can just do... No, oh, not 0. Oh, oh. Okay, we did it. We made it. Executable, hot dog. So, the issue though is like if we want to do any Raylib stuff. Wait, we just delete every single thing? Interesting choice. This is what's annoying though, is the whole, how do you do this? This? The GCC? Did we do it? Oh, did we do it? I didn't mean to debug it. I just meant to run it. Wait, I just said run without debugging. I only said run without debugging. Whatever. Okay, we made this dumb thing. It has the path to it. So this is mostly okay, except for, I think we're still missing one piece, right? Isn't there one more file you're supposed to have? We have a task, so we have a launch. So we don't have the C, P, 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 3D, 3D, 3D. That's not the right joke. I messed up the joke. Okay, it's running. It's running. So now we need to remember how to do anything. Like looking at an example, I don't remember how to do anything. And then we have to figure out the paths and all that nonsense that we hopefully only have to figure out one time. I just don't remember how to do it. But, you know, like we want this thing. Like we want like the most basic example. What is the most hello world? Raylib example. Like the most rudimentary. We pretty much just want this file, right? And then the thing we're going to be missing is the path to the include. Because it's going to be like, what? And the... So somewhere in here we have to say, like, what's the include path? And we also need the, you know, we have to like run the linker. So how do we like the? So edit configurations. So if I wanted to add an include path, one include path per line. So this other include path would be raylib. Actually, I don't know. I think it is just raylib source, right? Is that where all the includes are? Good enough? You happy? Okay, that made you happy. And then we need the linker too. Is that also going to be in here? Like, you think the linker would be, you would do that not globally though, you do that in here? Like what, who actually builds the thing? I don't really understand the distinction between these two things, honestly. You know, like how do you, what is the right way to link this? Very funny. Like this will find the include, but it's not going to link. Well, now it says it can't find that, even though is this wrong? An include path is a folder. To save this or something, or is this automatically going to save? It doesn't look very good, does it? I mean, that is where we're looking for raylib h, and that is a place where raylib h is, right? It's right here. So is it something dumb about because what paths on Windows are insane, or? Or is this not actually getting used? I hate this stuff. It's so bad. What if we just didn't do this and we just typed a command? Because it's not hard to do this, right? Can't I just gcc main.c the main.exe, and then -i will be and then -l will be also this folder. That's the library path. That's how you do that, right? And then we just need a like -l raylib. Okay, but then we're just missing like the Windows stuff. We did all this before. How did I do it last time? Why is this so annoying every time? I had all those Raylove experiments, but what did I do with them? Oh, look at this little build.bat. What have we here? Hey, look at that thing. I don't know what it means, but let's just... Can I have one? Apparently I already did this exact thing. Wait. What's your problem? Oh. Oh, did I have this set in some more... in a more fancy way? Perhaps? Ooh. That doesn't look good. Where's all this stuff? Try ditching this for now. And let's try only having these paths. Eesh. I had it where it would auto run it. Okay, we did it. I thought we could run this thing now. But maybe not. How did I do this on some of these other ones? Oh, we did the dots one. I don't know. Articles. Maybe we did actually get this one set up with VS Code. We do have a launch JSON and a tasks JSON here. So this has nothing. So some of it I crammed in here, but where is the rest of the... Like, here's the GLAD stuff, but where is the Raylib stuff? I don't know how I was building that. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I mean, you know, we could... Chocolatey. What? Do we have chocolatey again? Didn't I get rid of that? And then somebody made me install it? I don't even know anymore. It all sucks. It's just like remarkably bad. Anyway, well, we can build this. Weird that we can't run it. If error level greater than or equal to 1. I don't remember why I had this. Bloom, that would be the one that we actually figured out. Where's that? That was the project we kind of... That's when I made it furthest on. Projects 2021, interactive, Bloom, Bloom Ray. I did have a make file here. Gross. C, Raylib, NGW pen. Well, that's not good. Definitely wasn't using that. There's a VS Code. Okay, I do have this guy. Okay, this looks like something. So we have the compiler path there. Maybe that's how I did it. Maybe I copied that other thing. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna ignore it for now. So, we've got our cute little build bat. So, what else could you want? How do you like? All right, so that should build and do the thing. Congratulations. Maybe we'll like spend some time figuring that out one day, but now I'm too annoyed. So, so we do this, and then that was the deal. So what? Okay. We just want to draw a plane. That's all. That's all. We'll draw a plane. Right? But I want to draw a thing. Look at this. Are some of these models, these things already in here? Oh, this is Ray marching. Never mind. Never mind. That's not what we want. Okay. I don't really want a model though. Are there not any primitives? It'd be handy if there were some primitives. Like just a draw a cube. Just want to draw a plane though with a custom shader, you know? I'm assuming there's a draw plane. I don't actually know. That looks like a 3D model. Draw rectangle lines. So that was a draw texture. Draw model. That model is oh, interesting. Did mesh from a height map. That's kind of cool. Okay. Neat, but not what I want. Really, I just want a plane with a shader. That's all. Like, what are we drawing here? We're drawing a rectangle. So begin shader mode, shader, then you draw the thing. I'm gonna get it. I kind of get it. It's just not exactly what I want. What's this guy? Oops. Still not really what we're after. Look at that. All these cubes. Incredible. The cube of dancing cubes. I'm not as fast as you'd hope. Okay, anyway. Let's try. I draw a plane. Excuse me. I don't know where the documentation is. Probably draw plane, right? Draw plane. That's not good though, because I need to draw it with a certain resolution. So that doesn't, that's kind of sucks. We can generate a plane. Okay, we can do this. We can mesh it. So we can do we can get a mesh and then we draw a mesh. And you draw your mesh. Upload mesh. Okay, so we probably want like this basically. Gen mesh plane. It's like 1 by 1. That is whatever. 128 by 64. XZ, huh? Let's be Y up. And then drawn flat on the XZ, I guess. It's not really how I'd want it, but it's okay. How do we draw a mesh? Anybody? Once you have a mesh, I mean, you kind of imagine, so draw mesh. Unload mesh. You kind of think that, you'd kind of think this. That's probably what you would do. What's weird though is the idea that you could upload the mesh. Do I need to do that? So that gives me the mesh, gen mesh custom. I see, so these are all the models. So let's upload a custom mesh, but that's only done here, which is kind of interesting. So apparently we don't need to do that if that's already done for us with the generate plane mesh like this. So that's load model from mesh, which is interesting because then we say draw model. Wonder why. What's the difference between drawing a model reset the material? So the model can have a material. Okay, so I think we can just try to draw the mesh. We need a material and a matrix to be able to do it. Okay, so a couple things. We want to do this. Probably want this done. Oops. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, so if we did this, and then we just had to draw the mesh, right? So we want a material and we want a matrix. it would seem. I guess we just want an identity matrix. Hopefully there's just some identity matrix we can have. So a material, is there some kind of default material or no? That's weird. That's a material from a file name. So is there not a way to make a material? Kyle! What? Did you just... Wait, oh, you just terrified me. What was that noise? Do that again. Kyle. It looks good on the little meter. It's very exciting. Oh, it was so resonant. It's pretty good. Is it super loud? Was that insanely loud to you? It's pretty loud. These powers that you have. No, it isn't Pekaros, but look in the corner. I made a little robot friend. And I'm perfectly lip syncing to everything the robot says. And the robot can perfectly emulate my voice. What do you think of that? I don't know what I'm doing. If I wanted to, if I want to render something with a shader, I don't know. Can I just have a null material here? Maybe. But you'd think I'd need like some kind of identity matrix. Like, is there just an identity matrix? Should it wink when I wink? It doesn't have face tracking yet. Okay, maybe I should do the model from... So, matrix... We did some of that face tracking stuff once upon a time with the JavaScript thing, but that would be pretty annoying to try to get to work. What? Okay, that's not correct. How do you use this? Like, who returns this? Wait, that's Rust. Get me out of here. I just want an identity matrix. That's all. I just don't even want to do anything. My Wikipedia friend? My friend that would just read Wikipedia to me? Okay, is the way to do this just matrix equals matrix agent? Is it this? That doesn't look good. Maybe we need Ray Math? What are you mad about? The boss of me. I don't know if this is going to be happy. Kind of doubt it. So we did upload the mesh, and we're presumably drawing the mesh, but like, how would we know? How would we know if we're drawing the mesh? I mean, it sort of, kind of seems like we did. Okay, also we were doing this before that, so that was probably bad. Okay, but it didn't explicitly break, so I'm going to take that as a That's a triumph. There's a default texture. So, I don't know. Is this the right way to do this? Draw mesh? I don't know. Here's the problem, Kyle, is like from the last 40 years on stream, I've started 7 trillion projects. And some of them are probably good. Right? Like, or like there's something to some of them that had I actually bothered to finish them, they could have been like a thing. I didn't do that. We haven't done that. Should probably finish something someday. It's like it's a junkyard of false starts, as the poet once said. I'm a junkyard full of false starts, and I don't need your permission to bury my love under the spare light bulb. I don't remember. I don't know if I have the lyrics exactly right. I mean, I could. I should 3D print some stuff. I've like gone in on somebody on a CNC router and also talking about getting a laser cutter too. Then I can just make useless physical objects in addition to all the useful software. Useless. How do you think you do this? Because they're doing draw model. So we could try. This is probably the way to do this, right? So we begin drawing. We're going to clear it. Let's get a camera in here. But the shader is going to be an issue, I think. But let's just try this. Like in this update loop. Okay, and we have actually some problems here, right? Because we're not even doing this. We say while the window shouldn't... Yeah, we don't even have an update loop. So... Or do we? Does this always happen? It doesn't look like anything's looping in here. Honestly, a little bit confused. So we want to declare the camera. So while we're in this, I guess this is how the loop works. We want to begin drawing. The camera should be, I don't know, up here. Just making it up as I go. So we made a camera, we update camera, and then we're going to do that thing. Is that a speck on the screen? Okay, for a second I thought I was drawing something, but it was just a speck on the screen. So, so we do this. We end mode. That's to draw the model. End drawing. So we begin drawing. Then we clear the background. Then we begin mode 3D. And then we want to draw our mesh with the identity matrix. I don't know what we're supposed to draw it with, actually, honestly. So maybe this isn't the thing to do. Maybe we really should be doing a load model from mesh, right? Make a model instead. I don't know. Well, let's try it. So let's do a mesh and then a model equals mesh. Oops. Dang it. Right? And then we don't need a material anymore. We don't need the matrix. And then once we have a model, we can just go down here. This is setting a texture, but I don't want a texture. Whatever, let's just generate a checkerboard image just so we know we're drawing something. Right? And then we want to set the model. set the diffuse map to that checkerboard texture so we can see what we're doing, I guess. This is where we want to draw. Ah, yes. It'd be good to do this. And then we do the thing. And then, so the trick here is we've got our model. So we want to draw a model, position, etc., etc., etc. So maybe, I don't know, this may mess us up when we're trying to draw with the shader, but let's just start this way because it makes a little more sense to me. So this is just going to be model, position, oops. Try this. Holy crap. Something's crazy. But okay, so we drew this. I don't really know what's going on with that. Maybe it's just a crazy Moirier pattern. Pattern. This must be like where we're looking. I don't really know. I mean, who knows what these parameters mean? Could be anything. Or this is a matrix. I don't know exactly. Actually, this could be the position, and this could be where it's looking, or I don't know. Speed, something. Anyway, we drew a thing. So now what? How could we? We're very exciting that we've done this. How can we draw with our own shader? If I wanted to draw with my own shader, like I was a real cool shader guy, how could I do it? Okay, so do I need to load the shader from? Okay, so I can write my own vertex and fragment shader. Okay. I'd kind of rather write it inline if I could, but oh, maybe I don't want to. Maybe it'd be sort of cool if this showed the. And nobody in here using vertex? Just all about the frags? Okay. What do you think this means? Maybe it is the version or something? I see. Oh, that's lame. I don't want to do that. Base. Because you know I'm... Okay, so I have a base. All about that base. VS and FS. Vertex shader and fragment shader. Okay. Main.vs. Main.fs. Set to. You're the vertex shader. Not true. For the fragment shader. You're the vertex shader. Vertex shader. Okay. That seemed right. Probably. Okay. We've done this. Now what? Now, over here, probably want to load a shader. Just got so tired. Why did I get so tired? was from D. Lobster. Sent me like a picture of a menorah for some reason. Okay, so we're... How do we do this? Okay, we can set shader value. I see. So we got to do this thing. That's fine. I don't want to do this version thing though. That's outrageous. Oh, I see. That's just... Okay, well, that's kind of convenient, but I don't want it. I don't want to do that. Maybe, unless I have to. But let's just assume I don't really have to do that for my purposes. And then let's just try this. We get a vertex shader and fragment shader, and to use it, we have to do this like how do you... Interesting. View position. So I guess it's what we're setting that over time. How did we get the... Oh, I see. Okay. So if we wanted to... How do you actually, when it's time to draw, say, hey, use this shader? Do we have to like tell the model? Oh, model materials.shader equals shader. Well, that's easy. So instead of this, we can ditch this. I have no idea what the shader does. Let's just do some shader stuff. Failed. We're a failure. Failed to find shader uniform. Oh, this is all a catastrophe. Did say shader compiled successfully. Shader loaded successfully. We have vertex position and vertex coordinate. Oh, we failed to read our fragment shader. I forgot to hit save on. That's my fault. That's me that did that. Okay. So we loaded both shaders. We found these shader attributes. Failed to find shader attribute vertex text chord 2, vertex normal, vertex tangent, vertex color. Are those required things? Kind of weird. Vertex chord 2, vertex normal. I mean, vertex normal's right there. Okay, it is there though, actually. I can see it. Something weird is happening. I mean, the position's just the position, the color... Okay, so maybe that's not actually an issue. The text will color and color diffuse. So we could just say final color is equal to... I don't know. Who knows what the syntax is going to be. Let's just try... Do we think alpha is going to be 255 or 1? Actually, I bet all these are going to be normalized, right? And a shader? Right? Okay. It's red, and it's really weird. I mean, I think it's something about the way we created our Think about the way we created our... How weird. Why is it checkerboardy though? We got rid of the checkerboard. So this is just straight up what our geometry looks like? That'd be kind of weird. Is there something weird in this shader? Should just be the vertex position. I wonder if it's dumb. I mean, I wonder if it's dumb in the way that it creates the triangles when it generates the mesh. Maybe it does a bad job. I'll try just 8 by 8 or something. Who's playing in the ball pit? Okay, I don't know how to get out of this. So that seems 8 by 8 seems fine. What if the triangles are broken if it's non-square or something? Like if it's longer on one side, which is, I want that. Like, but it very easily could be that the triangles are stupid. Like that, just their code is bad. I don't know this. I'm just making assumptions here, but you could kind of imagine, or maybe they have a requirement that if you do that, you have to do this, for example. No. I started that would work. Kind of convinced myself it was going to work. I was wrong. That's a bummer. So does this just mean their mesh, like their plane is broken and stupid? Is that... Not the end of the world. It just would be nice if that wasn't true. Because for the thing I want to do, it means we'd be wasting a lot of resolution. That's too bad. We could always generate our own mesh, I guess, or load it, preload it, or whatever. Okay, so if we have done this, we have done some of the work to make our sphere, right? So can we just start stealing code? Assuming this has decent UVs, which you'd kind of assume that it would, but... How does this work? Does anyone remember how this works? We have this evaluate function, which should be totally valid here, right? Like we should be able to just drop this in. Compile. Does compile. Wait, inexplicably the color is not red though. Does that mean I broke the shader? Failed to compile shader. Okay, what happened? Oh, I have some constants. So broken. What's wrong now? Oh yes. We need all these uniforms. We're getting there. What else is missing? Time, probably. Okay, wait. Time and weight. Okay, we're compiling again. So, what would we want to try to do? Like, we should be able to... Time thing is weird, but... That's just to do the spin. That's not that big of a deal. The thing, though, is we want, like... What is it? What's the UV called? Is that just text coord or the vertex text coordinate? Some people call that just the UV, but okay. What's wrong? Evaluate, we called it. Evaluate. Okay, we're broken again. What's broken now? Vertex text coordinate. Too few parameters in the function call. Oh, also time. Give it 0 for now. I guess we have the time uniform. But we can't. It just doesn't. It's just not the actual time. Okay. So that's good. So then the thing we want to try to do is this. And then what's going to happen? Broken as all heck. Maybe. So why would that be so broken? It could be that it's super tiny. It could be that it's super big. It could be... Did we actually break? Does it seem like we're drawing? This is the model view projection business. Vec4 of the vertex, which is the vertex text coordinate. And that's me assuming that the UVs are good. So let's actually just try to verify that. Let's just draw the UVs over here. Okay, UVs seem fine. All right, that's what we would expect. So time of 0, does it break something? Let's try this just in case. We have the vertex text coordinate. So we're passing straight through. That should just be our UVs, right? Like, what are we actually trying to send in here? Yeah, the vec2, that's UVs. Time. We're trying to get phi and theta from those values. Oh, well, all these numbers, of course, are equal to nonsense. So can you have defaults for these, or you have to set them from the outside? Having these all set to 0 shouldn't be nothing, though, should it? Is that nothing? I don't think it should be equal to nothing.
Remember all the happy times we had? We're very much alike.
Failed to find shader attribute vertex position. Why would that be true?
Remember all the happy times we had?
We found vertex text coord, but not vertex position, yet it seems to work. These are the attributes. We found vertex text coord at location 1. So why is vertex position failed to find shader attribute vertex position? That doesn't make much sense to me because it looks like it's right there in front of my face, and it looks like the text coordinate's right there.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
I don't know. I mean, certainly there's some things in here that make sense. They wouldn't be there, but I don't know. gonna try something silly. Why does this sometimes let me kill it here and not? Sometimes it doesn't. This feels broken. This feels actually broken. So it's there, but then if we like lerp ever so slightly to vertex, it's just, it's broken. So I'm thinking we're getting some nans. Right? So M3, 135. So are those truly null and not like, that's kind of weird. You know, you'd want to be able to set those to. So we need to be able to look up uniforms and set uniforms. No need to get the shader location if using automatically assigned. So how do you set a uniform? So that's the ambient light location. Shader uniform back for. So you have to get get shader location for all of these, I guess. And then set them like this. Which, fine. Kind of nice that they had default values, but I guess if you don't even know they're there, sure. So we just have to go through this whole thing of like M0, M1, you know, 1 through 6 on those. Wait, how far does it go? It goes to M7. Okay. We do this, and then we have to look for, again, same thing. I used to have a way to do a sequence kind of thing, like a sequence. Oh yeah, wait, I can do it. Sequence, insert sequential number, start at 0. Well, you know, almost. Wait. Dang it, no. Start at 0. Almost correct. It's just the weird. I guess it's because it's an insert, technically. Okay, so we have this, and then we have to set all these to... And I guess this is like a shader uniform. I'm totally guessing that's going to be float. Okay, let's do this. Do this. Insert sequential number, starting at 1, starting at 0. Fancy. Okay. Oh, well, there's also the weight. So we need weight and time also. Which time maybe already gets provided, I don't know. This could definitely be wrong for this. I don't know. See what happens. Seems like that was maybe going to start working. Yeah, okay. So, weird, but okay. So, let's get rid of this mix. That was just a fun test. So we hopefully have a sphere now. Great. So we have a sphere. It's a great looking sphere. Kind of under it. I can't really tell. We're above it, but it's at a weird angle, so whatever. I don't know how to put the camera where it goes, honestly, but whatever. So the thing we need to do now is set some values here. So one thing is I can't really remember. Oops. Which way we set the weight. I think I had it backwards previously. Do you know what I mean? I think I had the weight wrong. Yeah, so I think the weight, but I think the weight's correct now. Look at that thing. Something doesn't seem right. I think we're turning things inside out, so we technically are supposed to should be seeing back faces and front faces or something like that. I can't really remember. Like there's weird. Well, one thing is these are, I think, actually all supposed to be integers. I don't think that's really what's getting us here. But you know what I mean. Something's going on. So hopefully there's something. So RL disable backface culling. Do I access this directly or do I have to import RGL? Like, can I just do this whenever? I feel like the answer is no. Good grief. Why do you do this? That's insert. I'm inserting. Why? I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to. I mean, I see what you're doing. I appreciate it. Appreciate the help, but I don't want you to do it. Okay. Well, we disabled the culling, but now is this like too normal? This might be terrible. Okay. So that fixes our culling. So our mesh density is not great. Though there's a maybe we don't care. Maybe this is going to be okay now because the triangle thing will be okay. No. They just build their plane wrong if it's non-square, is what it looks like to me. So for now, we'll just deal with that. It's lame. It's lame. But we'll just kind of deal with it. So that looks pretty nice and smooth. Looks like we got some weirdo stuff here like we were getting before. Which is actually really weird because nothing is set to 0. But that only happened if something was set to 0. Anyway. Okay, we have this. It's relatively nice and smooth. I'm pretty curious about FPS, and then I'll probably stop streaming soon after we see what tool is the KC tool of the day, obviously. I thought they had I thought there was a pretty simple FPS counter in some of these. There is. How do you do it? Draw FPS. It'd be nice to have some auto. Actually, seems like it doesn't like that. Why doesn't it like that? Anyway. That's a nice solid 60. Though, once we try to do a bunch of post-processing to it, it's probably going to be unhappy, right? I mean, it should be fine on this machine. But if we try to do it... The thing I really want to try to do, which is just... It's not going to work, but I want to try it, is to run this on a... With post-processing, run this on a Raspberry Pi. It's a bad idea. But, I don't know, maybe this bloom function is great, right? Maybe it's incredible. So, how do you think we do this? Load shader. Oh, it just has all the shaders in the... Interesting. So, their bloom shader is just... How do they do it? They have like a multi-pass bloom shader? Where is it? Bloom. In front of my face is where it is. That's a very tiny shader. Why does this shader look so tiny? Okay, potentially a whole lot of samples. Okay, this looks like a very not performant. I mean, whatever, maybe it's fine. But like, as far as the tuning of it, might be a... I see, this is actually kind of probably what the Unity one does, and then the skip. You'd want to be able to do this, but you'd skip intermediate ones. Like, you'd be able to pull out really far. Like, you'd get the full... You could go this full width. But then, you could, like, skip intermediate pixels. Anyway, let's try it. And I don't have a... It's a pain to... We gotta get this, like... Oh boy. We want to get this running again on, what's its face? You know, that thing. That machine called the Raspberry Pi. It is a little annoying to do that. So, excuse me. It's a bloom fragment shader. And then, how do we use this? So we need to load it. Probably. Okay, so bloom shader. Maybe. And wait, what else? Bloom shader. So how do you apply this? Begin texture mode. Target. So that we would need to draw our whole business to a texture. Interesting. So we need a render target first. Well, that makes sense. I think this is actually a pretty clean way to do this. This is cleaner than other versions of this idea. So this is pretty interesting. So we have this, and we want to set basically everything we're doing now in our little party land. Is that still inside begin drawing though? No, it's in a begin texture mode. Interesting. Totally independent of begin drawing, but inside the loop. So we'd have a begin texture mode and an end texture mode, and then we do whatever we need to do in here that we want to be post-processed, which would be this. Clear the background, do the camera, draw the model. It's pretty weird. I wish we could like, I kind of want to indent those. I guess they do, but it'll get unindented for me. And then down here, we don't want to do that stuff. We just want to draw the FPS and draw. Yeah, clear the background. Then we're going to draw with Bloom. I'm going to draw a texture rec with the target texture. Interesting. It's very interesting. Okay. It's going to work. Probably not the first try. It worked the first try. It worked the first try. Incredible. I guess we could like try to build this. Who's playing in the ball pit? We can try to build this for some other device, but it would be annoying, right? Okay, anyway, we did the basic thing I wanted to do today, which was get this base Raylib version of the thing working. And of course, it's hideous, and we need to do all, like, port the rest of the shader and all that stuff, but we can do it. Easy. I really want the, how could we do that? How could I get my mouse? Not a great way that isn't annoying. I want the robot face in the corner. Up, wait, where is he? Up there. Hello. To have eyeballs that follow the mouse around, but that means my mouse position has to be known to OBS, like my screen mouse position. And that's probably not a thing that OBS can know. Oops. Like, where's the whole, control OBS, so you can get, there's events, get this stuff, type definitions, but I need more. I need to know more. Okay. Nothing in here. I mean, that'd be a little crazy. But I could build some ridiculous thing that watched the mouse and broadcast it being via WebSockets to the thing, but no thanks. Okay, first of all, why is the background white? Wait, Ray White is a thing, but Ray Black isn't? Seems weird. Okay, well, we got this thing. Kind of want to test it on a Raspberry Pi. Can't easily cross-compile. Can put it on a Pi. Set up Raylib. Rublub. We can set up Rublub to build it. Good old-fashioned Rublub. There's no anti-aliasing. But we need anti-aliasing in the shader, right? That's what we'd really want. Probably. What shaders we got in here? No AA of any kind. Oh. Let's hint it before we hit the window. Let me give you a hint called make this look better. Not that much better, honestly. Okay, well, anyway. We're having the very, very basics. I'm just so curious. Try to get it going on a pie. But we can do that another day. Because we have important work to do, like go to kctool.com. And just today's the day, right? Today's the day that's going to be a good tool. It's going to be a good tool. I don't want a $100 copper hammer. I mean, that's pretty, that's cool. Look at this hammer. With a hickory handle. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's not what I want. Kyle, check that hammer. Kyle, have you been here the whole time? Just lurking around like a weirdo? That's what I like about you. One, that you're a weirdo. Two, that you're a puppet controlled by Axio. I don't need this, but I need, before the end of February, they have a crazy deal that I want to take advantage of, but it would work best if I could take advantage of it along with a tool of the day tool. But so far, tool of the day tools, holy crap. Look at this $600 copper hammer. Okay, price high to low. What is the most expensive hammer they have? Yeah, look at that. A 5 kilogram copper hammer. Okay, one last thing. Since you're right, I'm very curious what the KC tool is pretty expensive. Excuse me. I'm a little curious. One, is it possible that I can like search everything? Because now I want to know what the most expensive tool on KC Tool is. These punches. Kind of with those punches. I don't need them. Kind of want them. I wish I could browse all tools. They probably don't want... Okay, what's the most expensive... Okay, now I can view all brands. I can't view every tool from every brand. Ballistol. Philo. Alright, what's the most expensive Philo tool? Idolo. $330 screwdriver set. I mean, these are insulated. They're probably rated for 1,000 volts, so it kind of makes sense that those would be a little expensive. Torque limiting. Okay, so that's not too crazy. Philo, that's not expensive enough. When we get into Hotsit, that's where we're gonna get. Okay, we'll just go in order. Gador. I think that's how you say it. Gador. high to low. That is a $15,000 torque multiplier. This looks and sounds like a fake item from a video game. This looks like something I would have made in Satisfactory. Oh yeah, we need the torque multiplier. It's cool. Okay, that's $15,000 for the torque multiplier. Look at this whole set of tools for $7 grand. Wow. How expensive. Oh, torque multipliers. Expensive. Look at these. Look at this. Cool. Great. There's a knife in there. Calipers. Cool. Okay, cool. The most epic thing I'd want to make. First, let me pick the most expensive tool, and then we'll talk about it. I feel like Hotset is gonna they're gonna have like a $8,000 socket or something. Okay, there's a $10,000 tool cart with Mercedes-Benz tools, so I get it. So these, it's like this is a whole tool set. Look at this thing. Stationary universal spring vise. Okay, but the expensive stuff is sets. Okay, here's a $4,000 torque wrench. Cool. Okay, the most epic thing I want to make. I honestly, the thing I'm most interested right this minute in making is so not exciting, but I think it would just be interesting to do. I think, were you on the stream when I was talking about this? I want to do a project. I don't know if I'm really going to do this, but I'm thinking about this. I want to do a project where I take all the ugly, stupid consumer electronics that I'm surrounded by all the time, and I want to like gut them and build nice enclosures for them and give them beautiful enclosures. That is the thing. That's the thing I'm at this moment. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. But at this moment, that is the thing that is like that I'm interested in doing. Is like reskinning all of these hideous things that all these inconsiderate brands cram into people's homes all day. I don't know about these Heikos. Heiko's a cool name. The main problem is their tools just aren't expensive enough, right? It's not even $1,000. How are you supposed to impress anybody with that? I mean, I do have some like larger scale projects, I guess, that I'm like, there's a project I have a grant application out for, some things like that. But that's a little different as far as just like what I want to build myself with my tools. What's the most expensive Knipex tool? Oh, we're censoring the screen now. Did I set this to like refresh when I do the thing? Okay, I did. Just check. I ruined the ball pit. Okay, most expensive Knipex tool. Yeah, these like insulated electricians tools are... I mean, I guess they're not just for electricians. They're people like high voltage maintenance. Look at these circlip pliers. 4 mandrel crimping pliers. Cool. Cool. It's all cool. Okay. But I'm a little disappointed. That hammer was cool, but it's not what I need. It's not what I want. Okay. This is a silly thing that I'm doing now, but hey. I'll stop streaming in a minute. Okay. $1,000 cable cutters. Seems excessive to me. Picard. Okay, if we want expensive hammers, it's probably Picard is where we need to go, right? So a $2,000 set of hammer. Yeah, this is the... Oh, look at this. This golden... I like that... Okay. They're the chrome plated, but if you want the gold plated one... Why would you do that? Is it status? Does this mean you're like the Prince of Tylers? These are cool. Look at these beautiful... Those are pretty. That's oh, look at that beautiful hammer. These copper hammers. Look at this golden roofing hammer. It's like awards in a video game. I got all these rewards in Animal Crossing. I mean, Tyler's hammers look cool. Look at how beautiful this hammer is. Look at the beautiful hammer. I don't need it. It's beautiful though. Stahlwille. I have one Stahlwille tool. My little Stahlwille stubby. I think that's how you say it. I'm not exactly sure, honestly. Look at that wording files. It's kind of cool. Those picks. Cool. Remove before flight. High to low. Complete calibration system. So 25, 15,000. Mechanical loader unit. More tool sets. I don't know. Like they seem like pretty nice tools. My stubby's pretty nice. But just not, I don't know. Some of them just aren't cool. That's the problem. I'm too seduced by the cool Vera tools. Like the problem is the Vera tools are just, they just know how to make these like cool future tools. Can't resist that. So they have an insane set. They don't have any, like as far as insanely expensive tools, they only have this torque wrench and it's only $500, which is, compared to some of those other torque wrenches, not that crazy. That Metal Gear Solid song gets me all worked up. And Viha, which for some reason KC Tool is not going to carry them anymore. But also nothing super crazy. Well, maybe this cable cutter. These $1,000 cable cutters. Are these just monochromatic because they're discontinued? Oh, okay, so they've just fully stopped carrying it. I see. I don't really understand why. I think there's some beef, some German tool beef, I think is what happened. Okay, I think we're done here. Kyle, I appreciate you stopping by. Look at this mess. Look at this. Look at this mess. Balls. What a mess. What if I do this though? Yeah. That's the good one. Oh shoot, I hit the Windows key. Okay, well, it's a mess. We have our new little friend here. Do you have anything to say, little friend? Goodbye, everybody. It's me, your little friend. Wait. Okay. Should I be? I could become like a digital ventriloquist. Hello. Hi. I know it's hard. Being a ventriloquist is really hard. I can only say certain letters. It's actually kind of difficult, but oh, I screwed up. I didn't do a very good job. Hi. Don't look at Scott. Look up here. Scott's gonna drink a glass of orange juice while I sing the national anthem. I don't actually have any orange juice. Wait, you aren't supposed to move your lips when I'm talking. This is a bad act. It's supposed to be the, you know how it's supposed to go. Sometimes I do practice ventriloquism in the kitchen. Is this it? Is this I found my niche finally? Is bad ventriloquism. Hi, So there's some words you can't say though. You can't say bot, so I can't be Xbot. It's got to be like X. Tot. Yeah, but I'm not. Kyle, I only have an undergraduate degree in ventriloquism. I only have a 4-year bachelor's degree. I didn't get my master's in ventriloquism. Excellent. Hey, my name is Excellent. My name is Excellent. Excellent. You guys creep me out. It's kind of a little weirdo. I don't know what to say now. I feel like I've like cornered myself into this ventriloquism. I think I just have to stop it. So thank you, Kyle. Real Viper Random. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I appreciate the follow. And then tomorrow I'm never streaming again because Elden Ring comes out. So I will see you all in like a month, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I can't just play Elden Ring all day every day. Or can I?